Hello everybody, my name is Jessica Bauer and I'm going to teach you guys how to do a face swap. A face swap is when you take two people's faces and you put them on the other person's face. So we're going to start by opening up the photo in Photoshop and selecting the lasso tool. And we are going to draw a circle around the first person's face, Channing Tatum and his wife. We're going to Control-C and Control-V, which will create a floating Channing Tatum head. We'll go back to layer 1, select the lasso tool again, and select his wife's face. Again, Control-C, Control-V, and drag her face over there. So now we're going to transform both of these images so that they are facing the same direction as the face we're going to put it on. So we're going to Control-T and change the width to -100%. Click Enter. We're going to do that with Channing as well. So now we have two floating heads, which we can drag over top of where we're going to put them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control+ to zoom in a bit on the image. We're going to start with Mrs. Tatum. And we're going to change this layer to 50% so we can see her face underneath his face. We're going to Control-T again. This time we're going to rotate and scale the image down so that their eyes and their mouths overlap. This will make sure that the face proportions look more correct. We're going to click Enter and change the opacity back to 100%. And then take the eraser tool and make sure that Channing's face does not interfere with his wife's hair. And now we'll move on to the other face. So we'll select layer 3, change the opacity to 50%, and Control-T, transform, and scale her face up so that it lines up, and rotate it as needed so that it lines up with his eyes and mouth. Now with Mrs. Tatum, we need to notice that her face kind of is smaller than her husband's. So we're going to erase with a soft brush to get her face to blend in more with his. I'm going to go back out to 100%, and we have officially face swapped Mr. and Mrs. Tatum. And that is all there is to it.